Okay, day 3. Ooh. What's in my bag of 3 days of testimonies? Okay, let's see. Whew, I pray the testimony of helping somebody because it's tough to talk about. But God, let's see. Let people into my life. Gosh, look at him. Okay. Oh, survive almost. Okay, so I was in college, right? And so it was this guy who liked me. He liked me a lot. And he would always come up to the school and see me. And then like I met him through another friend, right? And so, everything was cool. And so this particular day we wanted some pizza. And so I called him and asked him, would he bring me some pizza up there? And I was going to school in West Point at Mary Holmes College. And so he brought the pizza. And so we was kind of like sitting down like on the sidewalk, like on a, like you could like sit like, well, I guess they call it like the square. No, we weren't sitting in the square. We were sitting on the sidewalk, but it was on the outside. And so, we were just sitting out just talking to you for a minute. Next thing you know, that man pushed me back and tried to dig inside my clothes. Woo, child. That man almost raped me outside. Yes, I'll never forget that. I was 19 years old. And when he did that, whew, that scared me so bad. But we still ate that pizza. And I told the girls like what had happened. I was like, and I never ever saw him again. I never ever talked to him again. Never. When I say never, never. You gonna try to rape me outside? Whew. I'll never get that. So I almost got raped. Yeah. And then I also have another almost. So I was in Chicago. I want to say I might have been like 8 years old. Okay, I'm gonna give you the first one back. 8 years old. So I was sitting outside, and this is when God started talking to me, revealing to me who He was. And I was 8, and I didn't know who God was like that, because we didn't go to church like that. We went to CME, Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter. Yeah. So we didn't go to church like that. And don't come tripping because my mom didn't take us like that now because we was in Chicago. Chicago got a little bit different. But when we went to Mississippi, it was a total different story. But anyway, so I was sitting outside and I heard something say, well, now I know it was the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit said, get up. I was sitting right there in the walkway. He said, get up. And when I heard it say, get up and go in the house. And as soon as I went in the house and closed the door, I heard, it was guys running up in the building. And had been sitting right there where the guys was running, they was chasing another guy. And they had like stuff in their hand, that was trying to kill this guy. But if I had been sitting there, my 8-year-old self had still been sitting there, they would have ran all across me, and I might have would have got hit with, whatever they had. But God was so merciful that, like I said, He told me to get up and go in the house. Another time, I almost got trampled over. Another time, I could have been almost got kidnapped. Could have been one of them people. So I remember I was sitting outside again, and I know this time we were living on Princeton in Chicago. And so I was sitting outside, and my mama said, come upstairs. My mama said, come upstairs. And it was just out of the ordinary for my mama to say that, because I had already felt something in my spirit and my soul say, get up. And I heard my mom call outside, Mary, come upstairs. So when I went upstairs, the next thing I know, we got the news that somebody around our block had got kidnapped. Yep. They had got kidnapped off our block. And it could have been me. And so ever since I see like the red, green, and black, like little symbol, because back then, for some reason, they had the little red, green, and black, what do you call it? Flag. We was wearing them for whatever reason. And had not my mama called me up, I could have been one of those that get kidnapped. Oh, another almost child. I think I might have been like, this was before I was 11. So I was getting ready to go into the alley. And as I was walking into the alley, and again, it was God, said, stop. And when I stopped and looked in the alley, it was this man. He had on black socks, a black shirt, and he was jerking off in the alley. And I ran back in the house. So those are some. Like another almost happened to me. I almost drowned. Almost was a goner. And I thought it was a mermaid that pushed me back up. But I want to say now, I still believe it was a mermaid. And I don't know. Could be the Holy Spirit. I don't know. Only thing I know, again, I was 8 years old. A lot of stuff happened to me when I was 8. So we was at Rainbow Beach in Chicago, and my mama told us, don't go out too far. She would always tell us that. So this day, I'm just standing in the sand, like right on the edge. Next thing you know, my feet slipped, and I went down. I was under the water. Do you hear me? And next thing I know, it was something was pushing me up out the water. And when it pushed me up, I never got back in the water. Never. Never. Even now, if I go to the beach now, I'm only going to go where my feet could be right there. I'm not going too far. Because it either was a mermaid or the Holy Spirit. The only thing I know, I want to say it was a mermaid that pushed me back because I felt it pushed me back up. And, I'm going to give God his credit. Free Holy Spirit, too. So anyway, there was like a lot of almost. Could have got kidnapped, could have got drowned, could have got raped. A lot of almost. But when I tell you God is so good, even at that age of me really not knowing who he was there. So I can always testify to tell you that God was there. He was there, he was there, he was there, he was there, he was there for me. And so when I give you all these testimonies of how good God is, I know there will be some things that people would judge, people would say. But you know what? My testimony is my testimony. Because when I tell you the goodness of God, and you wonder how I keep this smile on my face, it's because of God. Child. But anyway, you guys have a blessed day, and I pray you guys be encouraged to know that I almost, but God. I almost, but God. And he is so awesome. He is so wonderful. And no matter what's going on in life, God is still God. And he loves us. And yes, we're going to have good and evil stuff. You're going to have that. You're going to have that. But just know that God is amazing and he loves you. And I love you. And you guys be blessed. Gonna go to work. Bye.